Welcome everyone to another Maximize Monday, our weekly opportunity calls every Monday night at 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, always presented by a Xango leader who is in the trenches building the business, and these leaders have earned lots of success in their network marketing career. And each leader has just a little different take on what they're most excited about with Xango. Xango has products and opportunities worldwide in over 40 nations and for all generations. And tonight we get to hear from a millennial builder. I'm very excited to have gotten to know Brad over the past year plus. Only been in Xango for a year and a half now, but many, many years, more than a decade in the industry, and has achieved some tremendous success in the past. He was looking for a new home. He looked at all the opportunities out there, and he and his team came to Xango. He reached the 100K Premier mark in his first month, and he's got an amazing team all over the world. So tonight's speaker, Brad Alkazin, take it away.
Well, Collie, thank you for that introduction. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, all right. Well, hey, everybody. Brad Alkazin, welcome on to Monday night's call. So excited to be with you guys this evening, and thank you, Collie, for inviting me on to be our guest, and been looking forward to this call for a long time, and just want to take my hat off to you, Collie, and so thankful and grateful to know you now as a friend, but also a business partner, a running partner, and your story and the amount of people that you have touched, the lives that you have changed. It's unbelievable, and just to say it's impressive, to say the least. And so thank you for what you do. I know you're traveling. You're heading off to Mauritius, South Africa. You're going to Europe. You're going everywhere, because I know, how passionate you are about what you do. So we appreciate you greatly. Well, everybody, Brad Alkazin, great to be on here tonight. Really want to take about just a few minutes of your Monday to really talk to you, to really, relate to you, and hopefully share with you not only what's on my mind, but what's on my heart. And hopefully tonight you'll grab a pen and paper and you can jot some things down that really you can take away, to really help make sense for you. If you're a guest for the first time, welcome. Thanks for taking the time to be with us. We know your time is valuable. And to all of Xango Nation, our newest family, friends, and some of the veterans, the experienced leaders that are on the call tonight, thank you for plugging in, and really want to just, share with you, really what's going on, and really why tonight is so important, why tonight and right now you need to make a decision. You really want to, really begin to decide what, the next 9 months are going to look like, because you guys right now, amazing things are happening, all over the world, all over the country. And it's important to understand, really where we are and really where we're going. And so tonight, there's 3 things I really want to really hit home on, for you as a guest, or if you're building with us, or just, obviously getting plugged in. Number 1, to raise your belief level. Tonight, this call is designed to raise your belief level in what we're doing as a company, as a team, as individuals. Number 1, to raise your belief level in our and really our vision of what this company Xango is doing. Number 2, after we raise the belief level, for you to take action. Tonight's all about taking action, guys. It's the idea that when you leave here, it's what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do about it? And we're going to equip you. We're going to give you some information and some key ingredients on how you can make 2017 so much bigger and so much better than last year. And I know all of us on this call, we are excited. We want progress. We want change in our lives in certain areas. And lastly, after we raise the belief level and you take action, number 2, and number 3, getting the results. I don't know about you, but for me in my life, in my 31 years of being on this earth, I've always been about the results. I want to see, the fruits of our labor. We want to see what comes from, where we put our time and effort. And tonight, you're going to realize that putting your time and effort in with Xango, with our team, with our company is going to be well worth it. And so real quick, just to touch on, where I'm from. I'm from San Diego, living in Las Vegas. Grew up as an athlete. I had many dreams and goals, but I want to hit on a couple key things. And tonight, really one of the key things that I've learned in life, it's called turning points. And tonight, hopefully that call will be a turning point for you. It will allow you to think bigger, to think faster, to dream bigger, because, I had dreams and goals to play in college, and God works in mysterious ways. It was funny, a car accident in the East Coast. From that, our family was in a wreck, and I didn't end up playing university basketball. So, from there, came home and was fortunate to get into a traditional business, basically in the audio-video industry. And I'll tell you a couple of things I learned, and really to tie it into why tonight is so exciting. Number one, I learned about timing. I was working on the flat screen televisions and high definition, and I was at the very beginning, and the timing, the right place at the right time. But here's the key. You got to realize it, and you got to work your butt off. You got to take massive action. And at 18, I was fortunate to have that line up. The stars lined up, and in a traditional business, and really found myself doing something I really enjoyed. But I found very quickly, guys, I got burned out. And, down the highway in traffic, getting guys started on a job, doing bids, meeting realtors, and I loved it. But again, I knew there was more out there. And so fortunately, after about 4 years of doing that business, I had an open mind. And tonight I want to encourage you to have an open mind about what can happen for you, what can happen in 2017, because I'll tell you the truth. For 2 years, I kind of beat around the bush. I was doing other things. I was trying to figure out, really what I wanted to do. And I wouldn't say I lost time, but I could just think about it for those 2 years. If I had just made a decision and taken that next step, I could tell you, definitely things would have changed. And so, had an open mind. And then I remember getting onto my first call like tonight. I remember going to my first event and really being able to hear about, an opportunity, and being able to hear about some of the things that we're talking about tonight. And it started to make sense. And so that's a little bit of my background, just to kind of fill in the gaps. And the one key thing I'll tell you I learned about is timing. And when you talk about timing, that's where we are right now with Xango in 2017. And I'm going to hit on a few key things there, so write this down. But the other thing I really learned in the television business, what I really can give you some advice on, and really why I was able to build a really successful company at a young age in that industry, home audio video, was I found the niche. And tonight, Xango has the niche. Xango has what, has it going on in that way. And what I mean by that is we're doing something that nobody else is doing. We're doing things in a whole different fashion, but in a niche. And that's really the key that I learned very early to find success. Number one, the timing, and number two, find your niche. And so in saying that, let me kind of, illustrate why for myself, for our family, and our friends, why we chose Xango. And again, this comes from somebody who has a little bit of experience, and Collie, you as well. You could probably allude to this, in a few minutes, but there were real key factors, to really why Xango. And if you're, a business owner or an entrepreneur, anywhere, in the world, you would want to find the balance in these factors. And number one, principal reasons. The principal factors to really what, really made sense when we looked at Xango. Number one, the ownership. 15 years ago, a few key people got together and really, started to think about the possibilities. And you know what I love about the owners that you're going to meet and that you're going to hear from and get to work with? Number one, these people are humble. They're down to earth, family driven, and they're, I think, conservative. And I think that's healthy for a successful company, a company that's going to last 20, 30, 40 years and on. And so tonight, number one, write it down, that we have phenomenal owners. Joe Morton, Gordon Morton, Aaron Garrity, Beverly Hollister, Gary Hollister, and Kent Wood. These individuals know what they're doing, and you're going to want to get to meet them, hear their story, and really, from my point of view, was really a staple in why we chose Xango, number one. Number two, the culture. I don't know if you ever worked at a company or worked a job and the culture wasn't there, the people you worked with, the way they did things. And I don't know about you, but that can really wear somebody down. So what made sense for me, what I got excited about, was I was so impressed, the professionalism, the culture that exists here in Xango, and the way they operate, the way that they do business. And you're going to feel that, you're going to see that, number one, when you go to events and when you're plugged into what we're doing, but you're going to be able to feel proud of representing a brand that has a professional culture where, again, they do things the right way. They don't cut corners. They don't cheat the system, and you're going to be proud of that. Number three, the mission statement, the direction that they're headed. Again, the principles, the factors that make a company successful. Well, in my opinion, they got to know where they're going. And I'll tell you, these guys have known exactly where they're going since day one. And in my opinion, it's around creating some of the finest liquid consumables. Again, and that's one of the things, write that down. We are in the business of many products, but one of the main products we're going to talk about tonight, the liquid consumable category. Why? We're all drinking water, we're drinking soda, iced tea, we drink liquid consumables all the time. And Xango has really been one of the legends, one of the historic companies in our industry at creating the finest products, and really the liquid consumable products we'll talk more about, but also being able to build a part-time business, a part-time income, working from home, a side business. And really that's their staple, their mission statement, to help thousands and hundreds of thousands and possibly more people be able to build something, even just part-time. Number 4, the leadership. What really was exciting for us, and really when we analyzed, Xango, what really made sense was the leadership. People like Collie Butler and Ed and Sandy Cohen, and I could just name, Sharon Sharif and, 500Ks, people that are all over the Guzmans. There are leaders here, guys. There are people who care. And what impressed me when I first got a chance to meet these people and I got a chance to feel their heart, I found something unique. They have invested interest. And tonight you're going to find whoever invited you on the call, whoever you're working with or going to be working with, these people have invested interest in you, in your family, in your success. And that is why Xango has lasted and done what they've done, through the years, and the success they've created, the billions that they have been able to accomplish. Why? Because of the leadership. And you're going to be working with some of the finest people, in my opinion, in the game. And again, when you work with the best, you're going to get the best results. And number 5, stability. This is a company 15 years strong, still going, and the sales, to prove it. And what's exciting about it, the reputation they have, that Xango has, is bar none one of the finest in the industry and outside the industry. And so those 5 things tonight, hopefully you write that down: the ownership, the culture, the mission statement, the leadership, and the stability. And for me as a business owner, as a young man and looking for a home, these were the factors that really had to be able to check off. I had to feel great about. And tonight, as you do your research and you begin to meet everybody and see what we're talking about, that is number 1, why this is such an incredible opportunity. Why tonight I know that your belief level will go way up when you get a taste of what Xango's about. Number 2, we talk about taking action, and really what does that mean? Well, there's really 4 key parts tonight, and I want to hit on this, and really what makes this opportunity run. Why are we having the success we're having? Why are we seeing what we're seeing, and why this can work for you? Well, I know number 1, it's a balance of these 4 things. There's a very good balance in these areas that we're going to talk about. Number 1, in our products. And I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of different types of products. We all like different things. And, when you hear the story, when you understand what Xango did 15 years ago and pioneering a whole new category, a whole new marketplace with mangosteen, a fruit from Asia, high in antioxidants, phenomenal fruit that just is something that is changing lives. And it's something that you need to, number 1, use on a daily basis. And I know people have emotional attachment. I hate to say it, but why do people smoke cigarettes? Because they like how it makes them feel. Why do people even drink alcohol? Hate to say it, but they like how it makes them feel. Maybe the social side, but the reality is, guys, is people have emotional attachment, and that's number 1 why Xango is doing so well today. Is the products our mangosteen puree, a liquid that you can take every day. It's delivering amazing results. So number 1, make a good decision for your health. And now whether it might be the mangosteen fruit or maybe an energy product, maybe you need more energy through the day. If you saw that movie Limitless, one of my favorite movies, such an amazing product that we have here for energy to get you through the day. People spending money on Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, 5-Hour Energy, really not that good for you. But here's the key, guys. It's a transfer of dollars. Don't spend money on this. Don't buy that. Just begin to use these products instead. And I know that number 1, it's healthier, and it 2 might even save you money as far as time going to the gas station and and so on. So number 1, not only just the liquid products there, but I'm so excited, really, Collie, and I know many of us on this call tonight are our newest PICS weight management program. Put it in Xango, P-I-I-X, phenomenal product, almost like a tincture, eye drops. You just drop it in, and I'll tell you one thing I know, guys. I know one thing about business. I know one thing about sales. People like convenience. Convenience is the number one product in America, and when you see the PICS line, whether you need help with sleep or digestion or stress or mental clarity, but the new PICS weight management program is off the hook. People are getting results. I know so many people hate the regimens and all the different things and mix and that and this and that. Guys, it's simple. It's very simple and very easy, and it's fun. So get plugged in to what these products are doing. Whether you need to lose weight, get in shape, you need more energy, you need to just feel better, your body feel better on a daily basis, Xango has what you're looking for. And I don't know about you guys, but our one of our newest and most exciting parts to our amazing opportunity is the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. And I don't know about you, but I look for trends in the marketplace, and this product is going to be a huge trend. You are at the beginning of the wave of a product that I believe is the best hook product. If you want to share this with someone and get them excited, take this 2-Minute Miracle Gel. You can apply it on their hand and show them how that takes the dead skin off. It actually takes that top layer. But I know so many people today want to look good and feel good, and that's what these products are doing. You put this gel on your face in 2 minutes, you rub it in, and all your dead skin comes off, and you feel like you just had a professional $100 or more facial, and you're going to see why Xango is so exciting. So tonight, number one, make a decision for good health, and maybe not only for yourself but your family and the people that you know. Why? We're using different products every day. It's a simple decision, guys. But number one, that is the balance in this company and this opportunity. And again, as you begin to, the proof is in the pudding. And then I can guarantee you that you're going to fall in love with these products and want to share it with other people. Number two, really a balanced opportunity also has incredible earning potential, or what we call a pay structure. We won't get into too much of the details tonight. I encourage you to get back with who invited you on to get some more of the ins and outs and how that breaks down. But really a couple simple ideas here. Number one, immediate income. I don't know about you, but we all have bills: rent, car, food, insurance, gas, phone. If you're like me and you're young, young people are always trying to get, trying to find, how they're going to be able to, handle their upcoming expenses. So there's a way to make immediate income in this opportunity where any new order that comes in between now and Sunday, you actually will get a check next Friday, a week from Friday. How cool that you could think, oh, I got a few things I need to take care of coming up. I got a few bills coming in. And, hey, you go out and share these products with your neighbor and your family and people in other states and other areas, and immediate income will be generated on any new orders. And that's what's exciting because, again, I know a lot of friends of mine in this economy, people are looking for answers. People are looking for ways to make money. And it's a very simple concept that you can create immediate income. But number two, guys, write this down, long-term income. We call it residual income or royalties. The idea that you do something once that continues to pay you. When I did home audio video and did flat screen televisions, not likely that they were going to buy another flat screen next month. So it definitely was not a residual income. And if you look at people like J.K. Rowling, she wrote Harry Potter. She's a billionaire. Well, she wrote the book once, and yet every time it's purchased, she gets paid. You look at George Lucas with Star Wars. He wrote the movie once, an incredible movie, right? And yet every time people buy that movie, he gets paid. Or you could even say Mariah Carey with an album or in music. She wrote that song once and then continues to get paid. My question for you tonight, whether you're new or you've been with us for some time, if people are creating, their life, if they are creating income and money and success in this way, why aren't we? So I encourage you tonight to really understand the idea of residual income, which is basically this. The number of orders or the volume that you and your team will create will really kind of determine your monthly income. And again, that varies, based off of time and the energy that you put into your business. But again, to be able to build something, that continues to pay you. I got excited. I got fired up because I knew that I wanted to, really be able to create, number one, time freedom. I don't know about you, but that was the most important thing that I was thinking about. I wanted more free time to be with family and friends, to do the things I'd like to and want to do, just like you. And whether it's now or down the road, I know all of us want time freedom. And number two, I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to be able to help out the family. I wanted to be able to put food on the table. I wanted to be able to help other people, but to be able to have the financial freedom to do that. And again, one of the things I learned very early on, and something you can write down that one of our mentors taught us, but it's having what we call linear income. Where most of the time we'll work all year for one promotion or work all year for one pay raise. Nothing wrong with that. My friends have great work and do very well. But I know people that have time freedom, the ones that really have financial freedom, many of them, they don't tend to have a linear income, but they can create what we call vertical income. And tonight we have that opportunity together as a team, as a family, as a group, a company, to begin to help you and your family and the people in your life begin to build what we call vertical income. And if you talk to people like Collie Butler and the other leaders in this company, you are going to be blown away when you see the potential that you could really build here with Xango. Number 3, guys, is the tools. How do we do it? Well, I realized in the beginning I wasn't so good at speaking in front of people. I wasn't so good at, the razzle and the dazzle. So there's incredible tools. See, in the television business, if we didn't have a ladder and a drill and the trucks, we couldn't get the job done. So the same thing here in Xango. We have incredible tools that you can use to build your business, like the video. The video shares the story. You want to get onto the website, you want to get onto YouTube, you can watch some of the Xango videos that share the story and really what's going on, and you can share that with people. I find it so simple to just text a little link that I copy and paste to friends. They watch the video, they get excited. Just push play. So the tools, the videos, the website. I met somebody recently, that's Chinese, my neighbor, right? And I found it very fascinating that I don't speak Chinese, probably like you, right? Well, I love Xango because the tools, the website, it's in multiple languages. Imagine if you and I went to create a small business, a restaurant, a salon, or a small lounge. We'd need a promo video and a website. But again, it takes a lot of money and it takes a lot of time. It's already done for you. The literature, all the brochures, everything you need. I call it a turnkey business. We're not putting the wheels on, guys, and the windows and on the car. You just turn the key and drive. Some people, they might drive slow, and some people want to drive fast. But the tools are there for us, and that's what makes the logistics really run. And lastly is the support. Not only the field support from the leaders on this call, but from the company, and really all of the support that lies, where, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't find many people who really had a lot of success teaching me what they did. Why would somebody who's made big money teach you what they did in their business? Well, in our company, in Xango, and what we're doing, you're going to have the support of people that know what they're doing and care, and they have an interest to work with you. And that's why we're on this call tonight. That's what really hit home with me. People getting on calls, people going to events like Collie Butler, flying to South Africa to work with her team on her own time and her own money. And that's what is so special about why we're here tonight. The support of people that know what they're doing and they care and they have an interest to work together with you. And so when you look at those 4 things, guys, the stars have lined up. I call it the perfect business. When you have the right product that sells itself, the proof's in the pudding, number 1. Number 2, people want to say, is it worth my time and effort? What am I getting in return? Well, the answer is yes, and we'll show you more about that. Number 3, get on tonight, watch the video, get on the website, go, order the brochure so you have the tools and you are prepared. But lastly is the support. As we finish up tonight's call, I want to encourage you to get back with who invited you on here and be able to set up a 90-day game plan. Set up the next 90 days to summer, a run to summer, a blitz to the summertime, where honestly tonight, guys, this could be the best summer you've had in a long time. The next 90 days could be so magical for you if you to make that decision and take the next step. And with no sign-up fee and no kit to buy and no membership fee, none of that. All that we did was we ordered some product, some to use, some to have to give out. From that point, you get your website and we go to work. We really get right into, what is it going to do? What's it going to take for you to get those results? And tonight, that's what tonight's call is about, to raise your belief level about this company, Xango, and our team and all the leaders and exciting people that are working together here. Number 1. Number 2, not only raising your belief level, take action. Get people onto this next call. Get to, some people together to meet for coffee or lunch. I know right now your wheels are spinning. I know, like me, I'm thinking of people right now because you know people I don't know. And in this economy, don't ask, assume. Assume people are looking for change. In my life, in my circle and the people I hang around with, I know people have a desire for change. Number one, in their health, and we know these products are going to help them with that. And number two, financially. And right now, I think it's a crazy number, but 60% of marriages fail due to finances. Let's change that. Let's change our future. Let's change lives. And I know you making that next decision, that next step with Xango is going to be able to allow you and many, many other people to do that. Our goal in closing tonight, guys, is to work around you and with you, help you become confident, help you become comfortable, and you'll never look back. Kali, I want to thank you for inviting me on this call tonight. I really am honored and blessed to be a part of this team, to lock arms and run with you. And thank you again for all that you do. And I want to hand it back over to you for any quick final thoughts. You guys, thanks for coming on tonight. Hopefully tonight your belief has gone up. Really from that point, take the next step. Get on this product, begin to use it. And then once you begin to get the results, you're going to be excited. And I'll tell you one thing I learned from my mentor and the one person who taught me the most, my dad. He said this: the one who tells the story the most wins. Write that down. The one who tells the story the most wins. Xango has an incredible story. It's historic what they've accomplished. Kali Butler has an incredible story. Brad Alkazin has a story. My question is, what's your story, and how can we help you make that bigger and better in 2017? Love you guys. Thanks for having me on this call, Kali. For you to want to hand it back to you to finish up, and so excited about what we're doing here. It's just the beginning.
Thank you, Brad, so much, and you're absolutely right. It's just beginning. And I want everybody to know that Brad is an example of what all the leaders who are really building their dreams and building their team's dreams do, is being passionate and loving and serving and giving, and he certainly is amplifies that every single day. So awesome stuff. Whoever invited you to the call, please get back to them. If you haven't got enough information yet, maybe you should be getting on the products at least first. Become a customer. You can become a customer for free. Get on the products. Try it while you continue to do your due diligence. But what I will promise every single one of you is you will not find a better opportunity if you're seriously looking, and I hope that you are. So next week's call, we have a baby boomer that's going to be presenting, actually three of them, Rod and Linda Markland and Tom Ferrier, all multi-million-dollar earners, all been in the industry for a long, long time, and have very unique perspectives as far as how they are building and sharing the Xango opportunity with others. So invite your baby boomer guests next weekend or next Monday night. It'll be a fantastic call. Thank you, everyone here, for your time. Please get back to the person who invited you, and please take a serious look at Xango. Whatever you do, make sure that you know what Xango is all about before you make your decision, whether it is or is not right for you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Brad. Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.